Hey guys, I have another review, and this one today is on The Curse of the Blue Tattoo by, oh geez, I don't even know who it's by, and it's covered up. Hold on, let's see. By Meyer. I totally knew that. And this is the sequel to Bloody Jack, which I did a review on a while ago. And it is the story of Mary Jacky Faber, who is in the first book, she was, if you didn't read it, she's a girl who was orphaned in England and, grew up on the streets, and to better her situation, she dressed up like a boy and found her way onto a Royal Navy ship and was, whatever the lowest position is on the ship. And was there for a long time, like 2 years I think it was, until finally with a run-in with pirates, it was found out that she was a girl. And so where the first book ended was they were dropping her off in Boston to go to a, school to become a lady and, be taken care of there. And so this book opens with her getting off the ship and saying goodbye to everyone and going to the school, Miss something's school. Wow, see how good I am with the names? Anyway, a school for young ladies in society and all that. And so of course she's scared and she doesn't want to go, and she gets there, and it's very, have you ever seen A Little Princess? I used to watch it maybe all the time, but it's very much A Little Princess, where it starts off when she gets there and there's a mean girl who hates her, but she finds a friend, and then pretty soon all the other girls kind of come over to her side because she's such a nice person. But of course, being Jacky, she can't just go along with the way things are and be a lady. And, first of all, she's not good at it. She's been living as a boy on a ship, so she doesn't know embroidery or French or how to run a household, which is all of this kind of stuff they teach at the school. It's not as much learning as it is how to run your household when you get married and how to take care of your husband and babies and stuff like that. So she tries, sort of, but she's very impulsive and has a wild streak in her, so she's always trying to escape from school and play her penny whistle down at the tavern for some money, and she runs into some unsavory characters and lots of stuff happens. And yeah, just trouble she gets in, and I don't want to give too much away as usual, but if you read the first book, you know how things go for her, and it's never smoothly. But I liked it a lot. It was very, very good. Not as good as the first one, but I think that's just because it wasn't at sea, which is kind of my thing, what I'm into. I wanted her to, every time she talks about going down to the ships, I just want her to get on one and go. But it is interesting how she's trying to be a lady for Jamie, because her boyfriend, or whatever considered back then, he left, he had to leave with the ship, and so they were promised to each other, and how he came from high society, so she wanted to become a lady for him, and so they writing letters to each other. And that's actually my least favorite part, because I don't really care about Jamie. But they were writing letters to each other, and she's saying how she's trying to be a lady, and it's just, things keep happening, but she's going to try, because she knows that's what he wants. And I forgot where I was going with the story. What was I going to say about it? Anyway, I don't know, maybe we'll get there eventually. No, I've lost my train of thought. Okay, thoughts. I even wrote things down. I'm trying to be organized now about what I thought. I already said that. Oh, Gully, how she meets Gully. And, God, what a jerk. I was kind of on his side when he was just a drunk and they were playing together, but then once he stole her stuff and then he took her to that tavern where he was, like, pimping her out to people, I was not pleased. So I thought she was going to, when she tied him to that wheelbarrow, I totally thought she was going to dump him in the water, which is what we were supposed to think, but I'm gullible and I fell for it, and I thought she was going to kill him. I'm not sure if I'm sad that she didn't or not. I'm undetermined. The whole thing with Mrs. Bodine's brothel and the girls was kind of interesting. She keeps ending up at brothels. Poor girl. Yeah. Oh, I loved the part where she raced the horse and won and told everyone that she was doing voodoo to heal the jockey, but it was really her. And I don't know how plausible that is, that she could just get on there and win the race, but it was really good. I really liked that. And I liked the whole story with Amy's family and how Randall kind of liked Jacky, and how when she ran away, because, oh, I loved, okay, going along with that, I loved when the dinner table found out that she was Bloody Jack and they were singing the song about her, and how, you know, how famous she had become, and how they even had songs about her, and she was just kind of embarrassed but kind of proud, and how the captains at the table were like, oh no, I can't believe you're her, and I just love that part. But then later when she leaves, because Amy was kind of telling her how she was not a lady and how she was drunk and passed out, how their father hired that private investigator or detective to find her because Amy wasn't eating and Randall broke off his engagement, was trying to crawl into a bottle. I just thought that was so sweet that they were so upset. And of course that doesn't turn out well, because I can't believe these people took her to the Reverend. But I love the Reverend ghost story and how she was being the ghost and kind of torturing him, and how the guy was falling apart. I thought that was a really interesting side story that I wouldn't have expected. And yeah, I just really, really like that. That's wrong paper. That's kind of really all. Oh, I did want her to hook up with Randall. Kind of. If he turned out to be a nicer guy. Or Henry, the stable guy. Yeah, I wanted her with him too. Or even the lawyer. Really, I don't want her with Jamie. I wanted her with one of those guys. But it was kind of nice that she was hooking everybody up with all her friends with people. And how she was demoted to the chambermaid. It was very Little Princess too. And Little Princess, Sarah, was one of the girls at school, and then she got demoted because her father died and she didn't have any money, and so she was a maid. Or whatever, a slave kind of there. It's the same thing. So it was a very familiar story, but had different elements. And yeah. So those are my thoughts. If you watch this part, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.